Welcome back to Teshkid FX for another price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you a price prediction update on Binance coin, which is also known as BNB, and its current price stands at the $295.1 mark, and here on TradingView the market is down by 0.57%. And in this video I want to give you the key scenarios that I expect to play out, basing my analysis on the Elliot waves and the Fibonacci's, and also the key areas of support and resistances. So if you're interested in such content, make sure that you stick around till the end of the video. And I'll kickstart the video by giving a brief of what has been happening on this chart. BNB from the all-time high has been seeing lower prices in this massive ABC correction, which has now taken us back to around the $185 mark. And having done so, I believe it has done the minimum that we expected it to do in its ABC correction, and soon we might see a very nice bounce to the upside over here in a 5-wave structure like this, having a wave 5 taking us back to an all-time high. But before we get to an all-time high, we first need to see a first wave to the upside over here, and I believe we are in the formation of that fractal wave to the upside. And if I jump to the 4-hour chart for further analysis, here on the 4-hour chart, after making our low at around the $185 mark, we saw a very nice bounce to the upside in this movement right here. And this movement to the upside right here, I can term it as an Elliot wave structure, having this as the first wave to the upside. Then we saw a second wave, then we saw a very nice bounce to the upside in the formation of a third wave, a fourth wave, and then finished that movement to the upside in the formation of a wave 5, and we can name that fractal wave to the upside as a higher Elliot wave count 1. And if I get a little bit into the details of this fractal wave so that I can get the key scenarios that I expect to play out, after making our low for that second wave, we saw a very nice bounce to the upside in the formation of a third wave, and using a trend based Fibonacci, we can get a target area for that third wave to the upside. And I just need to connect the trend based Fibonacci from the low of the wave 1 to the high of the wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the wave 2, and that gives me the minimum target area for that third wave to the upside at around the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $306.6 mark. And you can see BNB respected that. We came up into that target area, then we saw a very nice retracement over here in the formation of a fourth wave, and because the fourth wave is a retracement of the third wave, we can use the Fibonacci's to get a minimum target area for that retracement to the lower side. And I just need to connect the fibs from the low of the wave 2 to the high of the wave 3, and that gives me the minimum target area for that fourth wave to the lower side between the fib level 0.618 and the fib level 0.5. And you can see as BNB was coming down in the formation of a wave 4, we faced a key area of support at around the $272 mark, which gave us support, and we saw a very nice bounce to the upside. So we didn't maximize our red target area down here for that fourth wave to the lower side. We also saw a reaction of the fib level 0.78 over here within this key area of support, and saw a very nice bounce to the upside in the formation of a wave 5. And after completing a higher Elliot wave count 1, whatever I expect on this other side is a retracement to the lower side in the formation of a wave 2. And because a wave 2 is a retracement of the first wave, we can use the Fibonacci's connecting from the low of the wave 1 to the high of the wave 1 to get a minimum target area for that second wave to the lower side between the fib level 0.618 and the fib level 0.382 as a maximum. So I can mark that target area here on the charts like that, and you can see BNB came down into that red target area. At some point we also formed a triangle within this movement to the lower side and had a bit of a fake out to the lower side, lost that key area of support at around the $272 mark, and we maximized our red target area down here. Then we saw a very nice bounce to the upside in what could be possibly a wave 3 to the upside, and within a wave 2, because it's a corrective wave, we also expect to see an ABC corrective movement over here. And I believe we can also see that structure right here, having this as the wave A, then we saw a wave B, then continued pushing lower, which took us back to around the $258 mark in the formation of a wave C. And having done so, I believe we have done the minimum that you could expect that second wave to the lower side to do. And whatever we are seeing over here, this might be the formation of a third wave to the upside. And because a third wave is an impulsive move, I also expect to see a fractal wave in formation right here. So I expect a 5-wave structure to complete a higher Elliot wave count 3. So let's be patient and see how that plays out. So assuming we have seen the low for that second wave to the lower side, it's possible for us to sketch out a target area for that third wave to the upside using a trend-based Fibonacci's, and I just need to connect the fibs from the low of the wave 1 to the high of the wave 1, then drag the fibs to the low of the wave 2, and that gives me a minimum target area at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $509.1 mark. So that is the minimum that I expect that wave to the upside to travel. So let's be patient and see how that plays out. Also taking a look at the indicators to see what movements will be supported. Here on the RSI we are trading at around the 71 mark, and that means we don't have much room for us to support any movement to the upside, so we might see a bit of a retracement there on the RSI, and that would mean lower prices here on the charts. Also taking a look at the MACD, here on the MACD we had printed a bullish cross right here, and as you can see we are losing the buying volume here on the MACD, so soon we might be able to print a bearish cross, and that would mean lower prices could be coming our way very soon. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.